little bit of breathing. If you've got a block or something like that, you may want to have that handy. Definitely not essential. If you've got a cushion or something as well, cushion or a pillow, you may find that handy as well. As I was saying before, if you've got a belt or a strap or a towel or something handy, a towel will suffice, or a resistance band or something like that. But if you've got something to use as a strap, that would be brilliant. Not essential, I love options and that kind of thing anyway. And obviously a cushion or something like that as well. If you find it comfortable coming to sit on your cushion or block or whatever you've got. And we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths here just as we start our class today. So I know it's been pretty windy and that kind of thing out there today, so sometimes it can be nice just to bring the focus to the breath and really bring the focus to the butt or whatever it is that's in contact with the floor. Whether that be the shins, the hip bones, the butt. Closing down the eyes if that feels comfortable, and we'll take about 5 or 6 breaths here. If it feels okay, maybe bring a slight constriction to the back of the throat so you can almost hear the breath coming in and out. And then from here, exhale, let it all go. Take a big breath out. Take 2 more like that, breathing in. And 1 more in. Coming back to normal, so standard, neutral breath. And then we're going to move into a counted breath. So breathing in for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. And then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking about 2 or 3 more in your own time. Maybe trying to even extend that breath in and the breath out just a little bit further. And coming back to center, coming back to a neutral breath, letting go of that count, and then just roll out through the neck. And maybe coming back the other direction. Be mindful of how your neck is going here. Not trying to force or strain anything. We're taking one more. Beautiful. And then keeping the shoulders nice, big roll over, maybe cracking open the eyes if you've got them closed. And we'll come down to all fours. So moving blocks or whatever else you may have had on your mat out of the way. As we come to all fours, focus here on drawing the shoulders down the back. So engaging the muscles in the back, drawing the shoulders away from the ears here. So your neck will feel like it's elongating and stretching. And then we'll come into a round of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly looking up, and then exhale, rounding through the spine. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, round through. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, round through. Really push the spine up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral. Walking the hands about half a step forward. Tuck the toes under and we'll push all the way back up to down dog. That might be the first one of the day for some of us. Taking it for a little bit of a walk here. Bend one knee, push the opposite heel down. And maybe taking the hips from side to side as you do that. Beautiful. One more to each side. Coming back to center, taking 4 breaths here. Two. And 1. Inhale, lifting up to tiptoes, and then walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Coming into a ragdoll pose, so bending through the knees, letting the chest fall down onto the thighs. So making sure your chest and your belly are in contact with your thighs here, even if that means you've got to bend the knees a lot. Taking a few breaths here, maybe rocking from side to side. Maybe nodding the head, yes and no. Really giving the spine a little bit of a traction here. Letting the neck fall long. Creating some space here between the vertebrae. Coming back to center. Then exhale, release the hands down to the floor. And then inhale, slowly rolling all the way up to stand. Giving the shoulders a nice big roll over when you arrive. Then open out to our Tadasana or mountain pose. The hands might come out to face the front. Beautiful. Take a slight tuck of the tailbone, slight engagement through the glutes. Slight engagement at the back of the shoulders. Feel the chest open. Bring a slight tuck of the chin into the pose. A little bit of engagement and strength through the neck as well. And a slight lift of the pelvic floor will help with that slight tuck of the tailbone. If you're trying to stop yourself peeing. Taking one more breath in here. And release. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Taking 2 or 3 more breaths here. Feeling all 4 corners of the feet, so all the toes, all the knuckles of the feet planting down, all the corners, the sides of the heels. Giving the shoulders one more roll over. And then inhale, lifting up through the arms. And then exhale, swan diving all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, step that right foot back. Beautiful. Lower the right knee down towards the floor. And then inhale, lifting up to a low lunge. And then exhale, twist towards the front leg. Scissor those legs together so the left heel pulls back, right knee pulls forward. Taking one more breath in here. Inhale, flip, reverse the twist, and then exhale, windmill the hands all the way down to the mat. Stepping it back, down dog. Inhale, roll the body forward to high plank. Lower to the knees for this first round. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to lower. Push the tops of the feet into the floor. Walk the hands about 30 centimeters forward from your shoulders. And then push into the mat, lifting up into a funky, striking cobra. Beautiful. Keep an engagement through the back, through the glutes to support the lower back. So we don't want to be dumping out through the back and causing any pressure here. If you've got any back issues, come down a little bit lower. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Bring the hands back by the ribs and tuck the toes under. Use the knees here, engage through the shoulders. And pushing all the way up, engage through the belly, pushing back to down dog. Awesome, taking 2 more breaths here. So our down dog, we want this to be an upside down V shape as much as possible. The triceps and the elbows come around towards the back of the room. Keep a slight micro bend in the elbows. Taking one more breath in here. Inhale, lift to tiptoes, draw the right knee in towards the chest, and then roll the body forward, keep the hips high, step the right foot through towards the thumb. Give it a helping hand if you need, and then inhale, lifting up, crescent lunge. Bring a slight bend into that back knee, scissor the legs together, pelvic floor draws in to stop yourself from peeing. Taking one more breath. It's my favorite analogy this week. One more breath in here, strong through the legs. Exhale, hands release down towards the mat. Inhale, stepping forward, halfway lift. Nice flat back here, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking one more breath in here. Inhale, arms to rise up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands touch the floor. Stepping left leg back. Left knee lowers. Inhale, lift, low lunge. Scissor the legs together. Exhale, twist towards that front leg. Reverse. And windmill. Tuck toes and stepping back, down dog. Beautiful, lift up through the belly. Inhale, roll the body all the way forward to a high plank. Lower the knees to the floor for the second round as well. Shoulders come forward, lower the body all the way to the mat with control. Inhale to cobra, exhale to lower. hands come forward by the head, by the forehead, pushing all the way up, striking cobra. Beautiful. So you can see my butt cheeks are really switched on and pushing my pelvis into the floor and supporting my lower back here. Taking one more breath in here. Exhale to lower. Hands come back by the ribs. Tuck the toes, pushing all the way back up, down dog. Awesome. Hold here. Inhale to tiptoes, stepping or bringing left knee towards the chest, roll the body forward, step it through to the thumb, and then inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Beautifully controlled here. So keep that slight tuck of the tailbone. Take this at your own pace. So if those cobras and that kind of thing are not working for you, you can stay down on the floor. One more breath. Exhale, hands release down to the mat. Inhale to step through. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go one more round here. Inhale, arms rising all the way up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Right foot steps back, knee lowers. Inhale, and exhale to twist. Inhale, reverse. Left hand drops, right hand lifts. Exhale to windmill. Tuck toes, stepping it back, down dog. Awesome. Inhale, roll the body forward. Option to lower to the knees, option only. If you're feeling strong through the arms and you can do a full length push-up, roll the body forward, and then we're going to lower through or bend through the elbows. Low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. You can stick with that previous version. Exhale, back through to down dog. So if you found through that high to low plank that your hips were coming down, you weren't able to bend your elbows fully, come down to the knees for those. All the way through the class until you build up your arm strength. And if you found in your up dog, if you found that your hips were dropping down to the floor and it was giving you any grief in the lower back, we come all the way down to the floor and then just peel the shoulders up for our cobra. Inhale, lift to tiptoes, stepping right knee forward, or right foot forward, sorry, and then inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. One more breath in here. Exhale, hands release down to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking one more breath in here. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, stepping left foot back. Left knee lowers. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, windmill. Tuck toes, stepping it back. Down dog. Awesome. Inhale, roll the body forward. Option to lower to the knees. Otherwise, exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Take your pick. Exhale, back through to down dog. Taking one more breath in here. Inhale, lift to tiptoes. Bring the left knee to the chest, stepping it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Option to have the back knee down on the floor. Awesome. One more breath in here. Exhale, hands release down to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a few breaths here just to release. If you need to, option to remove jumpers and that kind of thing. Body will have started to get a little bit warm here. Beautiful. Taking 2 more breaths here. Inhale, arms to rise. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Draw the belly off the leg, off that front leg. Hold here. And then inhale, lift up to an arrowhead pose. So we'll remember this one for later. We're going to be coming back into this one. Really draw down through the lats. Push those hands back down towards the floor in the same line as that back leg. Exhale, hands release down to the floor. Step it back, down dog. Inhale, roll forward. High to low plank, option to use the knees or option just to do a cat-cow. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Take whichever option works for you. And exhale, back through to down dog. Taking 1 more breath in here. Inhale, lift the heels, step the right foot through. Inhale, lift, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Exhale to arrowhead, lean the body forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale to arrowhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands plant down to the mat. Inhale, step through. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Stepping all the way. Oh, let's step left leg back. Draw the belly off the front thigh. Inhale, lift to arrowhead. Push through that front heel. Taking 1 more breath in here. And then exhale, hands release down to the mat. Stepping it back, down dog. Option to stay here in down dog if it's all starting to get a little crazy. Inhale, roll the body all the way forward. Draw the belly in. Option to use the knees or just come to cat-cow. High to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Engage the belly. Exhale, back through to down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Stepping left foot forward. Beautiful. Inhale, lift to crescent. Exhale to arrowhead. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten that back leg as you come to arrowhead. Inhale, lift, bend the back knee. Exhale, hands release down. Inhale, step forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. Hands to heart. Letting the body settle. Inhale, arms to rise. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Stepping the right foot back. Inhale, lift to arrowhead. Exhale to lower. Stepping back, down dog. Inhale, roll forward. High to low. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts up high to the sky, building on. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, hips stay high, stepping right foot through. Inhale, lift to crescent. Beautiful, 2 more breaths in here. Exhale to arrowhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale to arrowhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands plant down to the mat. Stepping it forward, half lift and fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale. Inhale, half and fold. Plant the hands, stepping left. Inhale, lift to arrowhead, engage the belly, push through that right leg. Exhale, hands release, plant, stepping back to down dog. Inhale, roll the body forward, high to low, use the knees if you need. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back through to down dog. Inhale, lift up to tiptoes, lift left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Lifting up, crescent. Awesome, taking 2 more breaths in here. Exhale to arrowhead. Inhale to lift. Exhale to arrowhead. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hands release down to the mat. Stepping it forward, half lift and fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms to rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, stepping all the way back. Both feet. Roll the body forward, high to low. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Inhale, we lift the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Use a hand if you need. Inhale, lift to crescent lunge. Mixing it up here. Exhale to arrowhead. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And then inhale, lift the hands back up. Drop the back heel down towards the floor, warrior 1. 1 more breath in here. And then exhale, bring the hands back behind you. Clasp them in behind your back. And then exhale, fold to humble warrior. So that right shoulder may be on your right thigh. If you've got the space, without letting the right butt come out to the side, keep everything in line. If you've got the space, shoulder might even drop down inside the right leg. Keep that back leg engaged to protect through the knee. Draw up through the thigh. Release the hands. Inhale, Windmill all the way up, push through the front leg, warrior two, open out. Beautiful, nice long length through the arms. Check out the alignment of your front knee. That front knee should be no further forward than the toes. If you find that your front knee is coming further forward than your heel even, take a slightly longer stance here. Beautiful, one more breath in here. Flip the front palm, reverse our warrior. Straighten through the front leg, coming back to center. Should be a little bit easier here with that front leg straight. Reach the front hand forward, drop it down to the shin or to the inside of the leg, coming into Trikonasana or triangle pose. If you've got a block or a cushion or something, you may choose to even pop the hand down on a block or a cushion if that feels better. Taking one or two more breaths here. Use the core to support your spine. So use your belly, pull it in towards the spine to help keep you stable. Inhale, rising up, flip and reverse. Exhale, windmill all the way around to the mat. Hands plant down, and we step it back. High to low plank. Option to use the knees. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back through to down dog. Beautiful, taking 2 or 3 more breaths here. Option to be on the knees if that feels better, if this feels too much. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it all the way through. Inhale, lift up, arrowhead. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting all the way up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. From here, drop the back heel down towards the floor. Warrior one. Beautiful. From here, exhale. Hands release down behind you. Lean the body forward. Option to clasp the hands. Exhale to fold. Humble warrior. Beautiful. Once again, keeping that left hip in line. So not letting it wing out to the side. Keep the back leg engaged to help support the knee joint. Taking one more breath in here, or maybe 2. And then exhale, slowly release the hands, coming all the way up. Windmill around, warrior two, settle in. Adjust the back heel if you need, draw the belly in. Check out the alignment of your front knee here. Make sure your stance is long enough. Really push down into the outside edge of the back foot. Draw up through the back, the right quad to support the knee joint. One more breath. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten through that front leg. Come back to center. Reach forward for Trikonasana. Awesome, really engage through the belly to keep everything supported. We've got 2 more breaths here. Inhale, rise, rebend through that front leg, flip, reverse the warrior. And then exhale, windmill all the way around to the mat, stepping it back Down dog. I'm going to take 4 or 5 breaths here. If down dog isn't working for you, your option, drop the knees to the floor and come into a child's pose, like so. We're going to come through that flow one more time, and then we'll mix it up a little bit, and then we'll come down to the floor. So let's have a little bit of fun with this. Don't take yourself too seriously. If you're finding anything difficult, try and work out whether it's a, oh goodness, my muscles are working hard, or whether it's a, this is actually not working for my body. If it's not working for your body, try and take some options, finding something that works for you. Inhale slowly. If you're down in child's pose, slowly lifting back up, pushing back up to down dog. Inhale, we lift through the right leg. Exhale, knee to the nose, stepping it all the way through to the thumb. Inhale, lifting all the way up, crescent lunge. Drop the back heel down towards the floor, warrior one. Keep the hips facing forward as much as you can. Exhale, hands release down. Reach the shoulders forward, drop them down, humble warrior. Hips stay in line with one another. Draw in through the belly. Engage the pelvic floor. One more breath. Inhale, rise, bring it around. Warrior two. Settle. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, straighten through the front leg. Come back to center, reach to Trikonasana. If you can, turn the gaze to look up, challenge your balance. Wobbles are okay. Inhale, rise, flip and reverse. Coming back to center, windmill all the way around to the mat, stepping it back, high to low. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. From here, 2 more breaths. Inhale, left leg lifts up high. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Inhale, slowly lift up, crescent. Exhale, drop the back heel down towards the floor. Keep the hips facing forward. Exhale, reach the shoulders forward. Clasp the hands, it's Friday night. Exhale, fold the body. Humble. Inhale, rise, windmill, push into that front leg. Open it out. Inhale, flip, reverse. Exhale, straighten that front leg if it's not already. Reaching forward, Trikonasana. Inhale, rise, flip, reverse. Exhale, windmill around to the mat. Awesome. Stepping it back. Option to come through a flow or straight to down dog. Beautiful. Lift up to tiptoes. Walk, step, or float the feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Give your body a chance to recover. Option to grab a sip of water. We've got one more round here just to have a little bit of fun. So take this as fun. Don't take this a little bit too seriously. Inhale, arms rising all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan diving all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, stepping back, high to low plank. Option only. Skip it if it's not working for you. Exhale, back to down dog, meeting us there. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back heel down. Hands clasped, shoulders come forward. Humble. Inhale, rise, pivot around, warrior two. Open and settle. Inhale, flip reverse, straighten through that front leg. Back to center, reach, Trikonasana. Inhale, rise, flip reverse, listening carefully, bending through the front knee. Coming back to center. Slowly start to lift off that back heel. Work strongly through the back calf. Push up, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Draw the belly in. Left leg lifts up. Hips open out to the left-hand side of the room. That right hand is on your mat to the outside of the right foot. The right toes point straight forward here. If you need, you can have hand on a block or cushion or something like that to give yourself a bit more support. We'll take 3 more breaths here. If you fall out, give yourself a chance to come back in. 2, 1. Bring the left hand down towards the floor. Keep the left foot lifted. Slowly start to bend through both knees. Bring the left knee down towards the floor, behind the right ankle. Does that make sense? Then drop the hips down towards the floor to the inside of that left heel. So you can probably see me there. I'm sitting in a bit of a funky cross-legged position. If you find it hard here to get both hips down on the floor with that left leg bent, you'll bring the left leg out in front of you. Right foot is planted on the floor to the outside of the left leg. From here, if you've got the room to keep that left leg bent, do that. Right hand pushes down into the floor behind you. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, twisting towards the right leg. And give it a hug. So keep the spine nice and tall here. If you've got the space to bring that left elbow to the inside of the left knee, do that. Keep the core engaged to support the spine through the twist, and try and use that core, the belly muscles, to generate a lot of the twist rather than utilizing the arms and leveraging through the arms. Taking one more breath in here. Inhale, slowly start to release. Beautiful. If you've straightened that left leg, start to bend it back around. Beautiful. From here, hands come down to the mat in front of your body. Bring the weight up. Try and push some weight into that right foot again and stepping it up. So your left leg will be behind your right leg, about 75 centimeters or so. From here, if you've got a block or a cushion or something like that, even a sturdy water bottle or something will do the trick. Straighten through both legs, coming into a pyramid pose. So the hips stay facing forward here. Hands might be on some form of support, or they can just be on the shin if you don't have anything. And then slowly start to release the hands, step both feet forward. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center here. Let's mix it up a little bit, and then we'll do the other side. Inhale, arms to rise, lifting through the right foot. Beautiful. From here, option here, coming into a twist, left hand comes around towards the right knee. Right hand might come to the hip. Second option, if you're feeling stable, right hand comes down to clasp, I can't talk tonight, the outside of that right foot, and stretch the right foot forward as much as you can, keeping yourself stable. That's an option only. If you feel that's a bit too crazy for you, stay in the twist. Grabbing the right knee, stretch the arm back if that's accessible for you. One more breath in here. Exhale, slowly releasing. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Exhale, swan diving all the way forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold, plant the hands, stepping both feet back, high to low. Inhale and exhale. Let's do all of that on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Inhale, lift to crescent. Beautiful. Exhale, drop the back heel down. Drop the hands. Chest reaches forward. Exhale to humble. Inhale, slowly rising all the way up. Beautiful. Open out. Warrior two. Beautiful. Taking 2 or 3 more breaths here. Inhale, rise, flip reverse, straighten through that front leg. Coming back to center, reach forward, exhale to Trikonasana. Beautiful, 2 more breaths in. Inhale, rise, flip reverse. Taking this slightly different flow here. Reach forward, lift up through the back heel, balance into that left leg, lift it up, half moon pose. Engage through all those little muscles in the side of the butt. Lift that right leg a little bit higher if you can. Engage the core. Engage that right foot, spread the toes, push the ball of the foot out to the back of the room. 2 more breaths. Listening carefully, bring right hand down towards the mat, hips level out here, and then slowly bend both knees. Bring the left knee in behind the right knee, and then drop the left knee down towards the floor, and then coming to a seat, sitting down on the inside of that right heel. If you can't reach both butt cheeks to the floor, stretch that right leg out long, like so. Beautiful. We're keeping left foot on the floor. Left hand comes down behind the butt. Inhale. And then exhale, twisting around to the left. Right hand comes around the left knee, giving yourself a hug. Or if you've got the space, bring the elbow to the inside of the leg. Keeping the spine tall, bring the twist from the core rather than leveraging through the arms. Inhale, coming back to center. If you're not already, re-bend through that right leg. Give it a helping hand if you need. Bring the hands down towards the front of your mat. Beautiful. Push the weight into the left foot, coming to stand. Right foot behind the left. Use your block or cushion, whatever you have, water bottle. Straighten through both legs, coming into a pyramid pose. Beautiful. From here, inhale, lift up through that back leg, step it forward, and fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then inhale, arms rise up, left leg lifts. Pushing down through the right leg, twisting towards the left leg. Right hand grabs the left knee. Left hand to the left hip, or alternatively bring it out to the back. If you want a little bit more and you're feeling stable, option to reach for the left foot. Stretching left leg out. Beautiful. Taking 2 more breaths here. Take whatever option works for you. Wobble's welcome. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise. Step the feet out wide. Exhale, sink the hips down to a yogi squat. Beautiful. If it feels good, you may choose to pop a block or a cushion or something like that underneath your hips so you can sit back like so. If you've got the space, elbows come to the inside of the knees, work an opening through the groin and through the lower back. Keep the belly engaged and pelvic floor engaged here to help support you. And then from here, slowly start to release. Maybe bring the hands down to the mat. Maybe lift up through the thighs. And then maybe remove your blocks. Slowly coming back down to the mat. However you get there. Coming to a comfortable seat. And then bringing the legs out nice and wide. Awesome. From here, inhale, lift the arms up tall, and then exhale, slowly start to fold forward. Your option here, you can have blocks or bolsters or something like that. If you've got anything to support yourself here, you may choose to grab that and support your forehead. You're going to be here for about 12 or so breaths. Just using, if you've got something, even a water bottle or something like that will do the trick. if you want. Otherwise, you can just let the head dangle slightly. Just letting the head dangle, getting a little bit of traction through the back of the neck. And getting an opening through the groin. As long as that's okay for your back. If you've got any back issues or injuries, you may choose to keep the core engaged a little bit more. As long as you're getting a stretch through the center of the legs. Continuing to take a couple more deep breaths here. And then inhale, slowly rising back up, keeping the legs where they are. And then from here, bring the hands up by the head. So the fingers might just come onto the sides of the head, push the head back into the hands. And then from here, we're going to drop the right elbow down towards the right knee, or to the right shin, or to the right quad. And then coming into this sort of side bend here. So you're getting a stretch and opening through the left-hand side of your body. And then inhale, slowly rising back up. Take it nice and gently, protecting through your lower back here. Keep the hands where they are, engage the core, and then exhale, drop it over to the left-hand side. Maybe noticing how the two sides are different here. And then inhale, slowly starting to rise back up. Popping your bolster or cushions or whatever you've got off to the side. And then from here, just coming to lie down on your back. Grabbing your strap or towel or whatever it is that you've got there. And then drawing that strap just around the ball of the right foot. Stretch the left leg out nice and long. And then pull, keep the shoulders on the floor, pull that strap towards your face and try and stretch through the back of that leg. So you're in a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. Your resistance band, towel, belt, whatever you have, is around the right foot. Right leg stays straight. Ball of the foot or toes pull back in towards the face to bring the stretch into the calf a little bit as well. Taking 2 or 3 more breaths here. And then slowly bring the strap into the right hand. Let the right leg drop out to the right hand side. Keep the left shoulder on the floor and the left hip on the floor. And then inhale, slowly lifting the leg back up to center. And then if you've got the space, drop it over to the opposite side. So keeping right shoulder on the floor, right leg comes over to the left-hand side. Getting a stretch through the ITB and that side of the hip. Maybe looking out to the right-hand side. And then coming back to center, changing legs here. So just bring the left foot through the strap, pop the strap around the ball of the left foot, stretch the right leg out long. And then same thing, pulling the ball of the foot back towards the face, straightening the left leg, stretching through the hamstring. Just take 4 breaths here. Maybe noticing how the 2 sides are different. And then from here, if you've got the space, bring left foot out to the left-hand side. I'm just going to adjust off my mat slightly. So I've got the space. Beautiful. Then from here, bringing it back to center and then drop it over to the other side. Maybe coming into that supine twist type position. And then bring it back to center. Release the strap. And then from here, grabbing your cushion or bolster as you come back up to a seat. Just bring the bolster just in behind your hips. Cushion, pillow, whatever you have. You might have a rolled up pillow. Beautiful. And then bring it up close to your hips like so. And then wherever you are, just going to lie back down over the bolster or cushion, whatever you have, rolled up towel. And just let the shoulders fall out to either side of that support. And just open through the chest as we finish our class tonight. You can take about 10 breaths here just to let the chest open. I'll offer you the option to stay here, or if you feel ready, if you feel like you'd like to, slowly roll off to the side, pushing the bolster, block, whatever it was out of the way, and then coming on down to your back. Coming into our final pose for this evening, Shavasana. Let the hands fall out to the side. Let the legs fall down. Let the body feel supported by the floor, by the mat. Let your breath deepen. And bring the breath all the way deep down into the chest and belly. We have about 4 or so minutes just to let the body unwind and let the practice make its way into our body and settle. Got a little bit crazy there. So now we want to let the body settle back down again. Sometimes rest can be vital to allow those neural pathways to form in the brain. Let your body learn new ways of moving and allowing your brain to become more aware of where your body is in space. Maybe taking a scan of the body, looking to see if you're storing or holding any tension anywhere. If you are, maybe visualizing yourself releasing that tension as you exhale. Visualizing that piece of tension leaving the body with your breath. And taking 2 more breaths here. If you'd like to rest here a little bit longer this evening, feel free to stay where you are, as you are, on your back. Otherwise, if you need to move on with your evening, slowly rolling over to your preferred side. Taking a breath or 2 here before coming up to a comfortable seat. Whatever that comfortable seat looks like for you. Closing down your eyes again. Taking 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Bring the hands to the heart center. And my quote for you today is from an unknown person who said, "Destroy the idea that you have to be constantly working or grinding in order to be successful. Embrace the concept that rest, recovery, and reflection are essential parts of progress towards a successful and ultimately happy life." Bring the thumbs to the forehead, and to each other we say, Namaste. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Have a lovely rest of the weekend, whatever you've got on. Any comments or questions, I'm happy to answer those. Please let me know what your questions are. And otherwise, hope to see you again over the coming weeks.